Hello and welcome on IGTV. I'm Adeline Bayel. From New York to Paris, from Comédie Française to Broadway, our today's show will focus on a major French-American school. If you're a desperate English speaker in Paris looking for some theater class, well, don't give up and stay with us. Our reporter found the perfect solution for you. An exclusive report from Léa Delot, Inside the Fact.
When you're looking for an American class of theater in Paris, you should go to Rue de Reuilly and meet up with Sarah Hageman and The Fact.
It gives you the illusion of appearance.
After starting the real stage school in New York with John Strasberg, Sarah came to Paris to teach her art in the tradition of Stanislavski and his American heirs.
John was teaching a workshop in Paris, and to quote him, he said, "The French don't have any technique. So why don't you come, Sarah, and you'll do technique classes with them?" I started FACT in 1989. Right now I'm teaching the classes myself. I have at various times had 2 or 3 other teachers working for me or with me. And I'm just going on because I go on. FACT means the French American Association for Cinema and Theater.
Every Monday night, French is forbidden. The American acting class focuses on Anglo-American scripts. Technique, body language, and self-discovery are the main ingredients of a successful class.
Brush my teeth before breakfast.
English is a sung language. And so if they need to relax, to unblock, to be more in touch with their feelings, that helps. So even if they don't want to run away to Hollywood or whatever, they're interested in that aspect of it too. And then of course there's a whole repertoire of modern plays that are just simply not translated to French.
It really is. I'm telling you, like.
The FACT student knows that acting is telling a story through her behavior as a writer uses words for his stories. Because for Sarah,
the essential thing is what happens in theater. Something has to happen on stage.
Can you understand? Do you understand? Do you speak English? Do you speak English?
As we continue the cast, please welcome our special reporter, Léa Delot. Hello, Léa.
hello Adeline.
So let me know everything. You went to the FACT and you met those students. Maybe there is some famous among there, like, I don't know, maybe in cinema or theater. Do we know some of them?
Yes, actually you do know some of them. Well, most of them succeeded, but you won't know their names, such as Jérôme Toisdon. He was studying in Paris with Sarah, and now he's basically starring in Mamma Mia, the musical, and he's also done Les Miserables, and right now he's in London doing Mamma Mia, so it's quite big as the show is.
Quite famous.
Yeah, it's quite succeeded in London. You might know Lauren Bracco. She's been playing in The Sopranos. She's well known for this part. So basically she was studying in Paris as well, even though she's American. And of course there is the big, the great, the huge Steve Buscemi. So if I tell you his name, you wouldn't know who he is, but obviously you know him. He's been playing with the greatest, the Coen brothers, Tim Burton, Quentin Tarantino.
Really?
Yeah, he's been in Big Fish, he's been in Big Lebowski, he's been in Reservoir Dogs. He's a funny-looking guy with, his big eyes, and you obviously know him. And he's been studying with Sarah when he was in New York, when she was doing the real stage school with John Strasberg.
Okay, so in New York, not in Paris.
Not in Paris.
Okay, so you met the students. They come from everywhere in the world, France, America, everywhere. But why did they choose the FACT? How are they feeling about it?
Well, basically, it was quite hard to get a response from him because for a bunch of guys who were trying to take over Hollywood, they were a bit frightened of the camera, so it was a bit strange. But Sarah made most of the talking, and she said, well, basically they choose the FACT to study their English because the American acting way was the best way, according to them, to succeed in Hollywood or in cinema nowadays, even though in French. They've been doing well. The thing is, English is a song language, so it helps you to get in touch with your feeling and blah blah blah. And the important thing is that there is a lot of American plays that are not translated to French, so you can only do them in English.
Yeah, it's Harry Potter. Yeah, okay. Well, are you going to take some lessons there? I see you seem pretty seduced by the fact.
Of course I am. It's actually the lesson. They were really taking me in, especially the Monday one, the one in English.
The American way of acting.
Yeah, the American
Monday
way.
night.
Every
Okay.
Monday night, it's in English,
Yeah.
and I don't know. It feels really nice. It's a very small class, and they are doing a lot of training, and then they're actually playing plays, and
Yeah.
I
Like
don't
the
know.
mirror.
yeah, like
We can see in the report.
you can see in
Yeah.
the report they're doing the mirror, and yeah, that's a training part. It's
Okay.
a warm-up part,
Yeah.
and after that, they're actually reading plays and training for them for the final show. Because at the end of every season, they're doing a show. So there's one on 11th of December and one on the
Okay.
26th of March. They're doing a show to show the rest of the school what they've been training. So yeah, I'm definitely taking classes there.
Okay, thank you, Leah, for coming here. Well, if the American way of acting pursues excellence, the French touch is also charming Hollywood, from Marion Cotillard to Luc Besson. When the Froggies try to invade the USA, it's no time to receive our famous columnist, Benjamin Lamy. Hello, Benjamin.
Hello, Adeline. Succeeding in Hollywood is not easy. Many you're a French actor. During the 20th century, fewer French actors made appearances in American movies, and for most of them, they were already well known in France, which means it's almost impossible for a French comedian to try his luck in the USA when he hasn't experienced in France before. Among those who acted in an American film, few have succeeded or even wanted to continue their career in Hollywood.
But does it prove that French actors are struggling to export themselves?
Yes, but recently we've seen some French actors made appearances in American films, but they managed it in different ways. For example, thanks to its world success in La Môme, for which she won an Oscar, Marion Cotillard had seen his career changed overnight. Afterwards, she received numerous proposals from their American directors. After she has been discovered in 1997 in Taxi alongside Samina Seri, she played in Public Enemies in 2008 with Johnny Depp, Inception with Leonardo DiCaprio, or most recently Contagion with Matt Damon. If Inception was an awesome success, Public Enemies didn't score film, and Contagion, currently broadcast in French theaters, doesn't seem to fascinate the public.
Mélanie Laurent, the young actress, seems to be another example, right?
Yes, of course. Indeed, when Quentin Tarantino contacted her in order to play in Inglourious Bastard in 2009, the French young actress didn't speak English at all, and she learned the language while shooting the film. We must say that Mélanie Laurent is a very talented actress. In 1999, she was spotted by Gérard Depardieu, who advised her not to take acting classes, and we know the results. Sometimes French actors' experience in Hollywood are rather funny. French humorist Gad Elmaleh landed a movie role in Steven Spielberg's film The Adventure of Tintin, Secret of the Unicorn. After a long trip from France to the United States, he slept in a hotel in Los Angeles. In order to best prepare for the film, he asked a waiter who was working at the hotel to give him a replica, saying he would play in a film by Steven Spielberg. Nicely, this waiter accepted, but didn't believe him, although Gad Elmaleh insisted repeatedly that he would play in Spielberg film.
That would mean that French actors are not taken seriously in the USA?
Yes, one thing is sure, Adeline. American cinema industry is totally different from the French is, as explained elsewhere Sarah Eigerman, fact director in Paris.
Thank you, Benjamin.
Thank you, Adeline.
Well, there is never a right time to say goodbye, but this is the end, so thank you for watching IEGTV. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.